going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Rachel and this is Live It Up, a series where I'm checking items off of my Live It list and I'm taking you along on this fun and exciting adventure. Today, the item that I'm checking off of my list is a Colorado special. We're hiking a 14er! The 14er that we're hiking today is Mount Bierstadt here in the front range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado near the city of Georgetown. Now this 14er is sitting at about 14,065 feet and it's one of about 58 14ers in the state of Colorado, which is a state that has the most 14ers of all of the other states. So very exciting. This will be my first time doing this, so I'm excited to take you along on this journey. Not sure how it's gonna go. Not sure what to expect. It's currently like 37 degrees, so it's cold and it probably is only gonna get colder as we go up. So things I'm concerned about would be not being able to breathe and being cold, but we'll see how it goes. We got a special guide, Michele, which you might have seen her in some other videos, taking us out on this 14er today. She's a pro, she's done so many of them. So we'll talk to Michele so she'll give us some tips. We'll talk about gear that you can pack to do a 14er and we'll hit it. Here we go. So Michele's gonna be our guide for this 14er today. She's done a bunch of these, she's a pro. How many have you done?
38 original.
Whoa! So I said earlier there's about like 58 or so
total, yeah.
14ers in Colorado, the most of any other state. So very excited to do this one today. So Michele, give us, like, if somebody were to do a 14er, what are like some top tips that they should know about doing it?
Well, I think the most important thing is to always look at the route beforehand and be prepared with water and snacks. A lot of people get altitude sickness because they're not drinking enough water or eating enough food as they go up. But yeah, just be as prepared as possible because it's better to have more stuff than not enough.
Yeah, and I think another key factor is it is summertime right now and it's like 30 something degrees, so dress in layers so that you can take layers off as you go, as you warm up. But yeah, have enough layers because it's cold already and we're just gonna go up, so it should get colder.
Yep.
So yeah, so gear wise, let's talk gear. So you want to have
I usually have for clothing, I usually have like a tank top and then a short sleeve and then a long sleeve and then a jacket. And then today it might rain, so I've got a rain jacket packed in here.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 bottles of water, which might be not enough for some people, but it works for me. And I got baby food and lots of snacks.
Perfect. So what is something people should think about, like, weather-wise? Because today's kind of questionable on if it will storm later, if it's gonna rain, if it's gonna snow. What should people keep in mind?
Well, always check the weather beforehand and then know that, like, if it's going to be something questionable like today, you're just going to have to watch it the whole time that you're out there and make the call that you might not summit if the weather is turning bad.
Yeah.
Usually you can, like, kind of familiarize yourself with what rain clouds look like and make sure that you're not, like, pushing towards the summit if it's going to thunderstorm, because you do not want to be stuck out here in lightning.
Right. So fingers crossed that we're going to summit this baby today, get this 14er. We got a crew with us. Crew! Where are you at? Let's see who we got. We got Megan, who's done one before, and who's also a seasoned pro at this, and then Ellen, it's her birthday, and it's her first time too, so 2 first timers for the 14er. Let's do it! All right, so round trip, it's about 7 miles, and estimated time Michele is giving us to do this thing is between 4.5 to 6 hours. So here we go. So I feel like we're in a race right now. We're at Michele pace. So I'm at like a slow walk jog. But she's leading the way. I have to lead now because I'm so slow. And I'm trying to breathe. And Michele's ready to break out into a run. Questioning my decisions. We're like a mile in. It only gets better from here, folks. Mile and a half in. What have I gotten into? How high do you think we are?
Like 12-ish.
12,000. Feeling it. Feeling it. It feels good to stop and breathe. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Cool. The poles are out. I might have to pull it because I suck at this. Guys, I'm using one pole. as I hold the GoPro with the other hand. We're pulling it, slow down the pace. But Michelle, what do you enjoy most about doing 14ers?
The first thing to enjoy is when you're done. The second thing to enjoy is the views.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. So this is what they call type 2 fun here in Colorado, where it's a bit of a sufferfest through the activity. And then later you're like, that was fun. So they say. I'll report back. Look at these clouds. 2 miles in. How are you doing, Megan?
Good.
Feeling good? Ellen? How you feeling?
Good.
And?
Breathing hard,
Bro. Okay, we have stopped. I had a snack. We're layering back up because it's getting colder as we go up. I am still surviving and alive, guys. You know, it's altitude, so I can't breathe either way, but we're having fun. We're having fun. Making our way up. I gotta set the pace again because slow motion. Making it up. Got gloves on now. It's pretty cold up here. I wish I could know what's out, but there's snow. Check it. You can see like this cloud fogness roll in. Check that out. How's everyone feeling?
Very good.
Apparently Michelle says that it's a little steepness in the next half mile, yeah?
I feel 32.
Tell me what's coming.
When we get to this little section up here, it'll be about a half a mile left of really slow, nice ridge walking.
Excellent! Overall, I feel pretty good. I'm glad that I had that snack and continuously drinking water, and then I keep going at a slow pace. We're gonna make it, guys! Here's where I'm at with you guys. I feel like I'm barely moving, but I'm breathing very heavily. Not covering much ground, but we're getting there. There's some ice on the ground over here. It's getting slippery. But we're making our way to the top. Heavy breathing it all. So Anne has described this thing called zoomies to me. Anne, what are zoomies?
You run out of oxygen, so you go faster.
How fun! There they go. I'm taking a break because I can't breathe. They say there's a ridge and then a scramble and then we'll make it to the top. Right, Ann?
You got this. You're so close.
We're so close. We're approaching the scramble, which apparently might be like a little shuffle on the rocks, so ready for that. I just had another snack, guys. It was baby food. The journey continues to the top. Where are we now?
We're on the final ridge climb up to the summit.
All right.
Yeah, there's about no visibility here. We do this with like,
Look at the visibility. We're in a freaking cloud. We made it. We did it.
Good job.
Oh God. Look at this non-clear view we've got. Well, the view's not clear, but this is the top. Made it to the top of Mount Bierstadt. Success. Harry, I've reached the top. How you feeling?
Good.
Michelle?
I'm good. Drop peanut butter all over my face.
A little right here. And? Ellen?
Feel good?
Yeah, buddy. Well, that's a one and doneer for me. The top of Mount Bierstadt. Here we go. Look at that view. It cleared up a little for us. This side's super cloudy. Check that one off the list. Now we're gonna make our way down. The adventure continues. Well guys, if I had to recap the uphill part of that, challenging, hard to breathe. Well, I made it to the top. Now on the way down, I feel like it's gonna be more of a try not to slip and fall situation, but should be way easier as we climb back down to lower elevation. Woo! Look at that, way down. As we actually had a bit of a kerfuffle, if you will, with Megan fell and hit her head. It was bleeding. We had to bandage her up, but she's good to go. Look at her trekking up there. What a trooper. It's not an adventure until we see blood.
Well, not an adventure until something's lost or broken.
There you go.
Trying to avoid both.
Look at it! Look at the view! You gotta climb high to get to these awesome views in the mountains. I feel great now, guys. If I'm giving an update on going back down, I feel amazing. I can breathe. I'm not cold. I definitely thrive on the downhill. Actually really cleared up. If I had to like recap how I felt on the way up and then the way down, I think the weather that you guys could see was a great
Juxtaposition.
yes. The weather showed how I felt on the way up. It was cloudy and cold and dark, and I felt like I was slowly dying. And then on the way down, I feel amazing. And it's sunny, it cleared up. So I'm very glad that I did this 14er. I'm glad that I had Michelle here as my fearless guide and leader. She's great. Check out her on Instagram, Michele Shock. I'll drop a link in the description so you can check her out for any running or adventure coaching.
Yeah.
So we're gonna continue our way down. I'll see you there.
This is the top of Bierstadt over here, and then this is the ridge that goes over to Evans. You can't see Evans.
We made it all the way to the top of that. So proud. So proud of the whole crew for making it all the way. It's great stuff. Guys, we did it. We made it down from the top of Mount Bierstadt. 14,060 feet. Whew. We made it. I feel so good now, having done it. A sense of accomplishment. I'm very proud of myself for making it. It was a struggle bus on the way up, much easier on the way down, but still. It probably took us about 5 hours, those 7 miles, and the weather took quite a turn. It's sunny. I feel great. We did it! We hiked a 14er, our first time. Nailed it. How you guys feeling? How you feel?
I'm hot.
I'm glad I did it. Would I do it again? I feel like somebody would have to really convince me to do that again. But I'm glad I did it. I feel very accomplished. And if you're on the fence about doing it, I say do it. It's a great experience. And you can check it off your list and get amazing views. So get out there and hike a 14er. So there you have it, guys. I just hiked my first 14er, Mount Bierstadt, with the incredible guidance of Michelle. So some things to remember. Again, I think some key factors throughout this hike and the tips that she gave were to drink plenty of water and bring plenty of water, bring snacks and be eating the snacks along the trail, and dress in layers. So that was super key. Another thing was if you have trekking poles, that was super clutch on the way up. Those trekking poles made a huge difference. So if you guys have any questions about hiking 14ers, maybe you want to get into it, reach out to Michelle. I'll put her link in the description below and you can ask her any questions that you have. She's at Michele Shock on Instagram. Michelle, any last tips for anybody that wants to do 14ers or anything about the experience we just had?
Just make sure that you look up the route beforehand, become prepared, and leave no trace.
There we go. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be sure to watch more of the Live It Up series and watch me check more items off of my Live It list. So again, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Get out there, have more fun, and live it up!